Oh, the much anticipated video version that
Ta-da!
everybody was so clamoring for.
Yeah.
All three people. So here is our makeshift studio.
There were more than 3 people.
Well, I mean, I prefer video, but see, if I do it, I have to do it right. I didn't want to cobble together, you know. Well, this is cobbled together. Don't get me wrong, but the hardware is good. Camera, microphones, obviously computers. We zhuzhed up the table a little bit with some of our own personal flair. Um, I was trying to think of things to put, like I wanted it to. I mean, I'm sure you picked up on it, but I was trying to do like a division. You know, like this side's you, obviously this side's me. So I didn't want to put like all my fucking Flash stuff everywhere because so I wanted my oh shit. So I wanted my side, and I was like, but I don't really have things like for you to for flair. We'll have to get you some flair, is what it is.
Right.
You know. But we did put the wonderful picture that I received of the fam. It's a little grainy because of the focus. And then, of course, Trelena purchased a bunch of Mr. Beast chocolate, which gave us the idea, because she is from the home of chocolate in America, Hershey. Well, she's near Hershey. So we wanted to compare it to other chocolate brands, see if we can tell the difference, and see if the chocolatier here can tell the difference.
Not a chocolatier.
But yeah, you are now a chocolatier.
Okay, but I've never even had any of these other chocolates besides Hershey's.
But you've eaten Hershey's for all of your life.
Yeah.
You should at least be able to pick out Hershey's.
Right, but I'm saying like the knowing one chocolate does not make a chocolatier.
Well, no.
But you just called me a chocolatier.
Well, no. I mean, I think anybody that works in the Hershey factory is a chocolatier, even though all they know is Hershey's.
Maybe.
So, anyways, we'll see. My palate sucks since COVID a couple years ago. I can't really taste anything. Spoiler alert, we had a little bit of a decadent dessert yesterday that involved Trelena breaking my microwave and then proceeding
It was an
to...
accident.
You broke it. It's fine.
I closed the door a little
She
too hard, apparently.
slammed the door.
I did.
I got a noise complaint from downstairs. It was
The
very
lies
loud.
he tells. The lies.
I mean, it's the second time that fuse has blown. I'm sure it's loose or I don't give a shit. I don't use the microwave anyway, unless I want decadent desserts. And we melted, because we figured if we melted the Mr. Beast bar, it wouldn't...
And mixed it with other...
And we mixed it with other decadent,
cake.
tasty cakes.
Yeah.
We were dipping. It's actually quite disgusting when you think about it, but it was delicious.
Why is that disgusting?
We melted chocolate.
People
and
do like fondues
dipped-
with chocolate all the time.
Yeah, but they don't dip Twinkies in it.
It wasn't a Twinkie.
It's essentially...
It's not. It's a tasty cake for anybody that
It's
knows
but
what
it's
a
a-
tasty cake is.
the sponge it's a Twinkie sponge. It's a little bit better than a Twinkie sponge.
A lot better.
I would say calling it a Twinkie is a
Disrespectful.
disservice to
Yes.
the tasty
It's
cake. Well, I
disgraceful.
love them. But we were savages. I got chocolate syrup all over the bed. It's
It's
disgusting.
not syrup, but yes.
Well, we turned it into... What do you mean?
Melted chocolate.
We turned it into... It's a
This
syrup.
is not a syrup make.
What?
That's not a syrup.
If you melt chocolate into a liquid form, it is a syrup.
No.
What's the difference between chocolate syrup?
I don't know, but there has to be one.
If you take a
The
Hershey's
consistency is
chocolate
different.
syrup and you put it in an ice cube tray and you put it in the freezer, does it not turn into a Hershey's bar
No.
or a Hershey's cube?
No.
All right. Well, anyways,
I do not believe this to be factual
we were
information you're
dipping
sharing.
tasty cakes in melted chocolate. So that's going to be later. Obviously, a taste test would lend itself better to a video anyway. So that was the other reason why we wanted to do it. It's not that fun if you're listening to us, chow down on chocolate. Not to mention we have like 6 pounds of chocolate.
Well, we're not eating all of it.
I'm eating all of it.
Okay. I'm not
Um,
eating all of it.
Eventually I'll eat. I'm not gonna eat it all in one sitting. I'm actually, you know what I'm excited for? I mean, obviously I'm excited for the other Mr. Beast bars, but I have never had Cadbury. I've had Cadbury eggs, obviously, but I've never had a Cadbury bar.
Yeah.
I'm actually interested in that. I want to know if I can tell the difference.
I mean, that's the point for all of
I
them.
know, but me especially because my taste buds.
Mm.
I don't know if it's all just going to taste like sweet chocolate because I can taste chocolate.
Well, we do have some dark, I think.
Right. Yeah, we do have some dark chocolate. We'll get into that later. We don't have to get into that now. So the wedding's coming up.
Yes.
We're getting married in. I was trying to do 70 something hours, 80 something hours.
I don't know. I can tell you.
Was it
3 days, 14 hours.
Okay, so 72, 86 hours.
Sure.
Sure, 86 hours. Whee! Yay! Take a nice trip to Florida. Melt in the hot, hot sun. Go on the rides at Universal. Flip a marriage in there. We still have to do the marriage certificate. Don't forget.
You mean license?
Or marriage license. Whatever. Certificate, license. What's the difference? Don't you
There's-
need both?
You get the certificate from.
From the courthouse?
Well, yes.
Okay. Whatever. Yeah. We still have to do some things. But most of it's come together quite nicely. Nothing's like... See, I'm a very unlucky person sometimes, although lately it's been pretty good. But like, I was betting that like your band was gonna be late, like your wedding band
Oh.
was gonna be late because I had to special order it because I had to. I don't want to get into that, but apparently it takes weeks to size something, so I had to order it in your size to make sure I got it in time so that it would fit, and it does. So I'm still waiting on something to fail because obviously my luck hasn't always been the greatest, but everything's been pretty good.
Should not put that out there when like the most important thing isn't done. Because if we
What's
don't
the
have
most
a
important
if
thing?
we don't have a marriage license, we can't get
Well,
married.
we'll get the marriage license.
But that's
we
what
do that online.
Right, but
Barring a national catastrophe where all of the internet is down, I'm not worried about that part. That's the easy part. You just go online and do that, right?
I've never done it online.
I've never done
I
it
don't
online
know.
either. Back in
That's what I'm
my
saying.
day,
Knock
when
on
we made
wood.
terrible choices and got married too young, we had physical paper.
Well, you can do it that way too. But
I mean, if we could, other than the fact that we're going to Florida, like if we could like zoom in a wedding, that would be fucking great. That's the next big industry. Zoom weddings. You just stand in front of an officiant or the Supreme Court, not Supreme Court. Supreme Court.
we're going all the way to the Supreme
Yeah,
Court.
all the way.
All the way. We're starting there.
You go to the court and
Yeah.
they just zoom you in, and then you do your thing, and then they electronically sign it. Bam, you're married.
Mhm.
That would be pretty dope, I think.
I can't wait to see your vows.
My vows?
Well, to hear.
Well, you're not going to see them. Yeah.
I was correcting myself to hear. Your
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write them and I'm going to have you read them to yourself silently.
You probably would.
I'm not going to say them out loud. It's personal. It's too personal. Mine are very short, actually.
It's gonna be like, I do.
Yeah, I mean that's in there, sure.
Well,
Spoiler alert! It's near the end.
You said very short.
Yeah, it's
So-
I'm not. I didn't write I'm not writing you a novel.
I wrote
I'm
a
not John
novel.
Grisham. He's the first
Sure.
author I thought of. which is a terrible example. But I like a little note card worth maybe.
I mean, I could fit mine on a note card.
Jesus, are you trying to tell me that you like wrote some big long poetic thing, and it's gonna make us all weep, and I'm gonna stand up there
I don't know what you're talking
and
about. That doesn't sound like me at all.
great, super. So now I have to rewrite everything, is what you're saying.
No, I think that you should write exactly what you want to write, just like I did.
Okay, so I will. Don't worry. I already know all the parts, all the things. So
I told you mine has jokes in it and everything.
I have a joke. I have a joke. I'm always jokey, so I didn't want to be too jokey with it, because that's the expectation. I feel. I want it to be more, I don't want to say serious, but
Well,
it doesn't.
they are
We don't
in
have.
fact serious. Anyways,
We don't have to talk about it.
we're
Spoiling. You're spoiling the whole.
we're digressing.
You're spoiling the vows.
How? By saying that I can't wait to hear yours, that spoils it.
Oh, that's so. Anyway, so
moving on.
what?
I said moving on.
So we were at a this, by the way, we're recording this on the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July. This will probably get posted tonight, so happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Hope everyone's safe and was safe. Nobody blew off any fingers. We went to a 4th of July party.
Yes.
A lot of kids, a lot of babies.
There weren't a lot of babies.
Well,
there were
a
3.
fair amount.
It was like 3.
Well, you had one.
There were 3 kids.
2. Were there? I feel like there's so much more.
There were 3 kids.
Were there?
That was it. Unless there were ones running around I didn't see.
Well, okay, there was only 3 kids.
There were 3 kids.
Very adorable kids.
Yes.
And varying stages of, from like
Well,
toddler to
2 little ones and one, I don't know how old he was, bigger one.
Yeah, but 4 or 5, maybe 4. 4 sounds right. Might be 5.
I would have guessed older. Anyway.
Yeah. And I don't really have baby fever that bad.
The lies you tell.
It's not that bad. It's what it is it's stop. What it is don't look at her. It's momentary. It's momentary. It's not a continuous state of baby fever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like peaks and valleys. So there are moments when I'm
but like Everest peaks.
Yes, I will admit that they get quite high. But it's more so stop.
Well, I didn't
It's
say
more so
anything.
I get to that point where I'm like, yeah, we got to figure out a way.
Mm-hmm.
But then like something happens like yesterday where I hear kids screaming out the window and I'm like, this is back to reality. This is exactly why. Like, I need to get snapped back to reality. Like,
Sure.
Finish. Do you see what this? This is the finish line. We're like right here.
Yep.
Like our kids are grown. They make ramen for them on their own.
Ramen, because that's
Once you
the
get
standard.
to the point where you can microwave ramen, and you can cross the street, then it's smooth sailing. Smooth sailing.
Those are interesting markers.
Well, that's like you could feed yourself. I mean, it's not the greatest thing, but you could feed yourself. You can clothe yourself. You could bathe yourself.
If they bathe.
If they do bathe. Obviously, we have boys, so
Struggle is
hygiene's not the greatest. I should take that camera into in the room. Show them the wall. The wall of shame.
Oh, nobody
We're not gonna talk
nobody
about it.
needs to see that.
We're not going to talk about the wall of shame. What is happening?
What are you doing?
Oh, Mike. My cousin called me. I kept, my butt kept buzzing. I thought it was an emergency, but it was just Mike and 1,000 notifications. So the baby fever's, it's real uh, for you as well.
Yeah.
Um, More specifically, girl baby fever. Nothing against, boys, but
We have 3 of them.
been there, done that. Uh, that battle's been conquered. We've already successfully done most of the raising there. But could you imagine having a 15, a 14, a 12, and then a baby? That would be nuts.
No.
That would be bananas. But the thing that always gets my brain moving is it's like for in both of our lives, now is like the perfect time to have a baby. I work
Why?
from home.
Oh,
You work a little over half the year, and it's like we're always gonna be home. We wouldn't have to pay for like daycare or childcare unless we wanted a night out of the house or. But it's like in our careers, it's like this is when we should be having kids, but we blew our loads too early. I know I did.
mhm.
But it is cool to be the young parents. It's cool to be the young, cool, hip parents where 25-year-olds come up to us at the bar and ask us, you know, think we're just young professionals.
You're holding on to that
Oh, I'll
forever.
hold on to that to the day I die.
Forever.
That was one of the
Forever.
greatest nights ever. Some 25-year-old just out of college student thinking we're like, yeah, like wanting to like down to party with the fucking old folks.
See, this is, I guess, unusual for you.
What?
People thinking you're younger.
No, people think I'm younger than I am sometimes, but I think with you it's even younger because you look young for your age, which is wonderful.
Mhm.
It's part of the reason I'm marrying you. Just kidding. I love you.
I'm gonna reconsider a few things after this podcast.
That was a compliment.
Right.
You're gorgeous.
For all the wrong reasons.
You're beautiful.
Right.
But when I'm with you, I people must think I'm
You get
younger.
carded?
Right. It's like, I usually get late 20s, early 30s. And then with you, maybe sometimes even younger than that.
So I feel like for anybody that doesn't know me for the podcast, I should clarify that I'm 39. I'll be 40 in September, which is why he's saying this. And I
I'm
always
27.
right. And I always get I date younger. And I always
cougar.
get rare.
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 Jesus
and
Christ.
and I always get mistaken for a 20-something-year-old
She does. All the time.
all the time. Which is actually in some settings very creepy. Because like and I know you'll love to hear this part, but like when older men hit on me and then they find out my actual age, they're like, "Oh, I thought you were much younger," which is gross. Like because then they're like actively trying to hit on a 20-year-old and then
God, can we talk about that more?
all right, yeah.
I love your energy right now.
You want some more
I
of
want
it?
some more of it.
Perfect. I tried to precursor that you were not going
I-
to enjoy that part of the
I mean,
conversation.
listen,
But
I understand as a gorgeous young woman that you're going to I mean, if you weren't getting hit on, I would be
it
flabbergasted.
doesn't happen as often as you think.
Maybe not,
feel.
but I expect and men are
think I'm
men are
intimidating.
trash. What'd you say?
Go ahead.
No, what'd you say?
Oh, I said it doesn't happen as often as you think. I said because I'm intimidating.
Yeah, you're super intimidating.
That's why I was it was a joke.
Men are trash usually,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like to be one of those guys because I'm team guy, obviously. But I mean, I hear the things that you tell me, and I see it as a guy. It's
Well,
disgusting.
and to be fair,
Men are
some of
disgusting.
that is due to the nature of my part-time job.
Right. I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously there's the environmental, but it doesn't matter whether you're at a, you know, whatever. Like men are trash just in nicer clothing. Like it doesn't really matter the place, in my opinion. You know, I've gone on to nice places, nice, business events. Men are even probably even worse.
Well, yeah.
You know, you put a guy in a nice fitting suit and he thinks he can, do anything. I've seen some
Or
disgusting
buy
things.
anything.
Or what?
Or buy anything.
Or buy anything. Are we talking what's that movie with Woody Harrelson and Demi Moore? Offers him $1 million to sleep with her. Would you sleep with somebody if they offered you $1 million?
No. Don't
Would
look
you
me
at
like
least
that.
discuss it with me first? Or would you just flat out no?
I mean, I would just flat out no, but I would tell you about it. Why are you gonna
Well, I
try and
think that's a
convince
big
me?
I think that's a big business. I think that's a big decision that we should both make.
Ew. No. So you want to be my pimp?
I didn't pimp
I'm-
you out.
I'm
Somebody came up
glad-
to you and
What did we
offered
say?
you $1 million.
What did we say it was? Like 80 hours? 80 hours before we get married. I'm learning that you would like to pimp
No,
me
I don't
out.
want to pimp you anywhere. It's only pimping if I like take you and advertise you and I try to get people to pay.
Oh, so as long as people approach me slash us with these bargain deals, then it's okay.
No. I just asked you if you would discuss it with me.
I mean, I would tell you it happened the same way I tell you when people hit on me and say disgusting things to me.
Right.
It fits in the same category in my brain.
I don't know. I think the $1 million makes it a little different as opposed to not getting anything
So,
out of it.
so, so what would your price be that you would be okay with me sleeping with other people for?
Oh, it would be a lot more than $1 million.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think for maybe $100 million, I could live with it.
Mm.
I think for $100 million, knowing that you would get nothing out of it but money, but it would be a struggle.
Gross.
You know, it's super gross and it would never happen. But that's, that's a lot of money. I think it's easy for us to sit here and be like, yeah, no, I would. But, if someone rolled up with real suitcase full of $100 million, I think it would be a discussion, but I still think the end result would probably be the same. It'd be like, not worth it. You know what the other thing is you got to think about? We're not in a position where we're struggling. I think that might play a part in it, even though this has nothing to do with what we were going to talk about. But it's interesting.
I don't even know what we were going to
It's an interesting thought experiment. Is if we were struggling,
Mhm.
like living in a like roach infested, dumpy, one bedroom with the boys on cots and leaky roof. And then, Robert Redford shows up with a suitcase. That's who it was. Robert Redford shows up with $100 million. I think that's a serious conversation we'd be having. I think right now,
I think I would try only feet first.
oh, well, for sure. Well, I'm thinking in terms of when that movie came out. Like that stuff doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Only feet finder, a side boob club, whatever. I'm sure there's got to be something.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with a little good side boob. I don't know if there's any money in that, but
Probably not.
I mean,
People will pay for
feet.
anything.
Why would you pay for feet pics?
Well, feet fetish is a real thing.
I know, but
Did you know,
They're-
actually, feet fetish is one of the easiest fetishes to explain because I'm gonna go technical on you here. The way that your brain is wired, the part of your brain, I don't know exactly where it is, so I'm just gonna point to my head. The part of your brain that
Your brain's in your head.
we'll have that discussion later. The part of your brain that is like controls your sexual desire and the part of your brain that is like for your feet, like sensory wise and whatever, are side by side. So it's just a missed neural connection. It's like a connection one lane over from where it's supposed to be, which makes you attracted to feet specifically. So that's the easiest kink to explain psychologically because it's literally they're next door neighbors and they just got a little too enmeshed in your neural wiring.
So you have to have something wrong in your brain to have a foot fetish.
No, I wouldn't describe it as something wrong. It's just literally a missed connection.
So you can't have a foot fetish
You could.
unless
You could. I
Oh,
mean, you
okay.
could. You could just choose to be like, hey, let me see those
we see
tootie
those.
toes.
We see those piggies.
Yeah, let me get those piggies.
That's disgusting.
You did it first.
Well, now we're demonetized. Right. Age restricted. Perfect.
It's your fault.
Uh,
You always blame that on me too. But no, but it's. I love your energy right now.
want some more of it?
Yeah.
Good. You're gonna get it.
It's
Please, let's talk more about foot fetishes.
It's the easiest to explain.
What's
Talk
the
about-
hardest one to explain?
I don't know.
What do you think is the hardest one to explain? We're not going to talk about anything with minors.
Ew.
Because that is, to me, the hardest to explain, but we can't talk about that. Otherwise, we will get pulled. So,
Okay. On a low level, lower
are
level
we keeping this
scale
PG, by the way?
ish.
Okay.
No, I for me personally, or like am I supposed to like suggest to of like
Yeah, you personally. Like, what's your personal, not your personal, but like your belief of what is the weirdest, like, I don't get this, I'll never get this.
well I don't, I don't know how to describe it exactly because like there's parts of it that I could understand and then there's a line and then like when you cross that line I don't understand. But like inflicting pain on another person.
Mutilation, torture.
Yeah.
Don't
like,
get it.
No. Like cuz I'm like what to me it should be
I can get behind inflicting pain and torture.
okay.
That doesn't seem as weird to me. Like if you want to be a dominatrix or something and be the one inflicting it, okay. I mean, you have a
But well I could understand both sides from a low level perspective is what I was trying to say. Like
but when
I don't
people
know how
start
to-
chopping their nuts off
yeah.
and like crushing their balls with stilettos,
Yeah.
I gotta tap out.
Well,
I
that's what-
don't get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once you cross that line, I'm like, I don't understand anymore. Like the low level stuff, like, okay, cool. Like
A little
whatever.
cow's, what is it? Cow's tail or whatever that is.
You, like the little
You know, a little whippy thing,
Yeah.
like wee, a little feather or something. It's like, all right, little slappy slap. I'm the
Yeah.
bad boy, but you know, but then you start getting into the crush my balls and the vice.
right. Once
Milk
you
it. It's like,
once you cross
ugh.
that, yeah.
Oh,
then
it
I'm
gives
like,
me the skeevies.
I don't understand anymore. Even I mean, I told you that. Like even the like spitting in the other person's mouth, like that's I'm like, ew. I don't. No.
Degradation.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's weird stuff.
Because that goes against, in my mind.
Our
What?
most primal instincts of survival, and then you're basically willingly letting yourself be traumatized, in my opinion, but
Yeah.
physically and mentally.
Yeah.
People are fucking weird.
Well, I think that either.
I don't kink shame, by the way.
No,
You do
I
you,
mean, do
but-
whatever makes you happy. I'm pro orgasm. So
in
whatever
whatever form that takes.
whatever it takes you to get there, I'm pro orgasm, just not for me.
Right.
I know what it takes to get me there, and it's not that.
If you could orgasm from like ball smashing or tit tying or something, that's bonkers.
Yeah. From
Without
doing it to someone or from having it done
both,
to me?
without the form of like physical stimulation. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't want to go get weird
Speak
with
around
this.
it.
Certain things, certain paint by numbers have to occur in my mind to achieve that, right?
For you?
Well, could be for me, could be for women, but you know, like I think men it's a very uh
Are you saying like you couldn't orgasm without certain things occurring?
correct.
Oh, I think I could.
Just by thought and other senses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, aren't you special?
I guess.
I can't. I mean, I don't. I think men are a little different.
Well, okay. This is weird and personal, but I mean, like, I can orgasm from a dream with there's nothing touching me or happening.
No, I am touching you.
No, you're not, because I'm sleeping alone and I can orgasm
Oh.
from a dream.
Okay, had to clarify.
Anyways, so yeah, so
I mean, men can too. I just never. It's not a thing with me.
well, right, but so I'm saying like, I
So
feel
you-
as though if I can get that excited from a dream that I orgasm, then why couldn't I any other time?
Maybe, but do you ever think that in an awakened state, you could ever fantasize as real as you could in a dream? I think when you're in a dream state, you're at a level in your brain that you can't achieve while you're awake. That's why that's possible.
No, no, yeah. My waking fantasies are very vivid.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to taste some chocolate, huh?
Sure.
Nothing says orgasm like chocolate.
I mean, it is an aphrodisiac, isn't it?
Maybe in some cultures.
All.
I don't view it as an aphrodisiac. In fact, I think most aphrodisiacs are nonsense. But
I'm just saying it's supposed to be.
all right, so we're gonna pause real quick
To get ready. Yeah.
to maybe reshuffle some stuff around, move the accoutrement over. But before we do,
Oh, we didn't even get to. Oh, okay.
we didn't even get to what? Well, dude,
I wanted to put you on the spot and
put
talk
me on the
about
spot.
how
Put me
you.
on the spot. Okay, we're gonna go over by a little bit. Put me on the spot. Put me on the spot.
I wanted to talk about how you hate my accents and I do them all the time, not realizing.
See, I don't hate your accents.
Ah, okay.
You use these words; they're untrue.
You don't like when I do accents, and I do
Again,
them all the
incorrect. Incorrect.
time. Okay, how would you describe it?
I don't like when people do accents. Has nothing to do with you.
But it specifically is in this instance about me
Because you do
I
them.
do them.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Which is all I meant.
Again,
It wouldn't matter if Tom, Dick, and Harry did them. You wouldn't like them from them either. But specifically,
Right.
you're marrying me.
Right.
And I do them all the time.
right. I've told you a million times. I appreciate that you do accents. But that in no way, shape, or form is going to change the fact that I do not like it when people do accents.
Like,
That's all.
I could make you make a horrible face at any time.
Right. I will make a horrible face.
Mhm.
But
And a lot of times okay, so here's the other thing. Like, a lot of times I don't realize, like,
that's why I give you the face, to let you know.
yeah, right. But also, then I feel bad because I don't realize I'm doing it. Like, a lot of times I'll echo people. So like, I mean, it's really called echolalia, but like I mean, it's not a thing that I technically am diagnosed with or have or whatever. It's just a thing that I do. So like, especially if somebody has an accent, I don't even think about it, but I just like mimic back what I'm hearing. So like exactly what they're saying and exactly what they sound like in my head is what comes out of my mouth.
Right.
But I don't realize I'm doing it. Like when I went to Bermuda, I was talking to a lady from
Bermuda,
Ireland.
Bahama, come on, pretty mama.
Okay, anyway, there's a lighthouse there that you can climb to the top and sign a book and all the things. And we did that. And the lady that was in front of me was from Ireland, and I started talking to her.
Oh,
And
that would be nails on a chalkboard for me.
and I imitated her, and she thought that I was from Ireland also, and was like asking me like what part of Ireland I was from, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm probably just imitating you back."
Again, I appreciate
It's
that you can do it, and
I have a very amazing talent that
You do.
hate.
What would you like to come out of this?
What? No,
Would you like me to not make my faces?
No,
What would you like me to do?
nothing. I just think it's very
Would you
interesting.
like me to change my entire perspective on people
No.
that do accents?
No. I just think it's very interesting that you would choose to be with somebody that does accents almost 24/7.
Because it's not like a deal breaker for me. It's not like you say
you
something
just
in a
want me to
British
learn-
accent and I'm like, this isn't gonna work.
You just want me to learn how to not do them
No,
after I've done
again,
them for 40
I don't even
years.
care if you do them. Just so you know, and we're on the same page,
Your face
that
says
I don't
otherwise,
like
right?
them,
Right.
regardless of how well you do them. It's because I know that's not your accent. Now, I will say this. I do something slightly similar, but not as severe. If I go somewhere south that has more of a southern accent,
A southern drawl.
and I'm there for an extended period of time, I will start saying things differently. And I will catch myself and flog myself and stop. And sometimes, if I spend an extended amount of time in the city, I'll probably start to adopt that Midwestern Chicago accent. Sometimes when I'm around my family and they all talk like Dagos, it starts to come out of me. But I'm never going to break out into a British accent or an Irish accent, or because that would, first of all, that would murder your ears, because I can't do accents like that. And it's just that I don't get that severe with it. I appreciate your accents. I would never tell you to stop. But I am going to give you a face.
Right. Which is
Okay, I'll stop giving you the face.
non-verbally
I'll stop giving you
telling
the
me to
face.
stop. No, no, no.
I'm going to stop giving you the face.
No.
That's it. I
No,
won't give you the
that's
face.
not- That's not what I
Won't give you the
meant.
face. You can talk in a Scottish accent all you want.
I don't think I. Well, I mean, if
Please
I
don't try.
I wasn't going to. I would have to. So there are certain accents that I can do without hearing them because I've either heard them or done them so often. But like a Scottish accent, I would have to talk to someone that had a Scottish accent, and then I could
Pick up
imitate
on
them.
their.
Yeah,
yeah.
the nuances to the way that they speak. But yeah, I mean, I could talk to anybody that has an accent and echo it back. It's
Yeah.
just a thing that I
Well,
can do.
I'm gonna stop making the face.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It clearly
No.
bothers you that
I
this big part of your life, these accents, that you feel trapped, like you can't do them because I
don't feel
am stifling your creativity and I'm stifling your passion for dialect. And I'm sorry. I will not make faces anymore.
You took that to a whole new level.
I will encourage your
Okay,
accents.
back to the kinks. Can I blindfold you now so that we can do some taste tests? Are
So
we
what we're
still
gonna do is,
blindfolding? Yeah,
I would imagine, yeah, we're gonna blindfold.
yeah, because otherwise you could tell.
Otherwise,
by the
I
look
could
of
tell by the bar.
and Hershey's says Hershey's.
Right.
So
So, before we pause, what we're gonna do is, we have 4 different brands of chocolate. Okay, we got Mr. Beast, the new Feastables brand. We have Hershey's, which is our chocolatiers' specialty. We have Cadbury, which up until recently, I didn't even know that they had chocolate bars. But we're gonna try
I think
those.
it's illegal to sell any other kind of chocolate in Pennsylvania besides
Yeah, I
Hershey's.
think they pretty much have a monopoly.
Yeah.
And we have Lindt, which is more of a gourmet chocolate. We're trying to do two different
Because
types
we have
per
milk
brand.
and then like almond, the one with almonds.
Right. We have milk and almond, and I think the almond ones are either
Most of them are dark, I
dark
think,
chocolate
or
or
like
semi-dark.
dark-ish. Yeah.
So we will blindfold, taste. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna rank at the end which one we like more.
Well, so also, I mean, we're gonna have to go one at a time, right? Because you're
Correct.
gonna have to be controlling.
All right, I'm gonna have to control. I'm gonna ask
Mine, and
You
then
know,
I'm gonna have
we're gonna
to-
see how you like it, and then you'll give us your guess
Mhm.
on when you taste it,
Which is which?
which
Yeah.
was which. Now, we'll I have some questions about it after the break, but because there's other things that I want to consider when doing this.
I'm gonna need a glass of milk.
I have milk.
I know.
Your son drank it all, and then I had to replenish. I'm glad he does though, because someone's got to drink milk. All right. So we're gonna pause, and then we're gonna get into the taste testing, blindfolded. It's gonna be fun, and I've wanted to eat this chocolate for days. All right, we will be back, and we're back.
Got our Team Murica jackets on.
Very festive. We are the newest members of the U.S. curling team, and we will be in the next Winter Olympics. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. We have 4 different brands. We have Hershey, Cadbury, Lindt, and the Mr. Beast Feastables here. We are going to guess as we go.
Mhm.
And then at the end of each round, first round will be milk chocolate, next will be almond and semi dark chocolate ish round. We will rank them, and then we can rearrange if we feel necessary.
Yeah.
So Trelena will go first. I will also state I understand some people may say, well, the bars are different, sizes and whatever. Each piece is I have is pretty. They're all pretty similar in size. Some are bigger than others. And yeah, some of the textures are a little off, but we're going to do the honor system, and we're not going to drag our tongue on it or try to, we're not going to shake the present at Christmas. We're just going to pop it in, start chewing it, taste it,
Well, we're
get
gonna
those notes.
feed each other so that
Right,
can't
so we
touch
can't
it.
touch it. So we are going to, feed each other very seductively, probably. So if you may blindfold. This is Trelena's sleep mask, so it blocks out all light. I know she can't see anything, otherwise
I wouldn't be able to
she
sleep.
wouldn't sleep at all.
Yeah, ever.
All right, so I'm doing these in no particular order. She won't know what order I'm doing. I won't know.
But we
what
are
order
starting
she's
with
doing.
milk, right? Yeah.
We are going to start with the milk chocolate
Just don't want
round.
to get surprised with nuts.
No one wants to get surprised with nuts. Let me tell you. All right. Okay. All right. We'll give you a second to compose yourself,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
and I will show the camera what I'm going to be giving you first. I did not put these in very good order. First up, I don't know if the camera can pick that up. My finger's blocking it because I am not very good at this. Okay, this is going to be first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Open wide. Do you want me to do an airplane noise?
No. I said no.
Okay. And boom. All right. How do you feel about that? What do you to walk me through your process?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was pretty thick.
I was just gonna say, looks like it's thick in the old mouth.
It was thick. It was taking me a second. Hmm. I'm not sure. I'm undecided about that.
Undecided.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you do have to make it a guess.
I have to. I can't like get the second one and then go.
Nope. You gotta make
Oh,
make
God.
a preliminary guess. Gotta guess on every one.
Okay. Mm, mm, see, like I want to say Hershey's a little bit, but I'm not certain. Okay, I'm gonna go Hershey's, but I'm probably gonna change that once if that wasn't Hershey's when I find the real Hershey's.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right. So you want to cleanse your palate? I gotta get up because I left something.
do I have something to cleanse my palate with?
Well, you have tea.
Wait, because I know where that is, right? Oh, there it is. Got it. Got it. I was supposed to get milk. I forgot.
You want me to get you milk? While I'm up? Oh.
No, I'll be all right.
All right then. Okay. Next up.
I don't know how good of a palate cleanser tea is, but
Well, just need something to get the chocolate, that thick chocolate out of your mouth. All right. This will be the next one. I will show the camera. Okay. Move that over. I'm just drowning in chocolate over here.
right.
I'll put this over here. Okay. Your next one. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Walk me through. Walk me through.
Mm,
Chocolate's here.
I don't like it.
Well,
Mm,
doesn't like it.
is this this is a semi-dark. I can tell
You can tell that it's a semi-dark.
because it's bitter.
Okay.
I was unaware there was going to be I don't like dark chocolate. I should specify. I think that was Lindt
Okay.
because I feel like they would do some
Lindt.
fancy ass shit like that tastes horrible but is supposed to be top notch.
All
Or
right.
I need where I don't like.
Okay. This is good. Rolling right along.
Okay.
All right. I will show the camera what you will be tasting next.
Yeah.
Don't want to give anything away here.
Rawr, rawr, rawr.
Okay. Open wide.
I'm afraid.
Okay, well, let's again. I don't want to get demonetized or. Nope. Okay, walk me through.
This is better.
Better.
It's clearly milk chocolate.
Okay.
Mm. This is Cadbury. Because minus that there's not cream in my mouth, it tastes the same as a Cadbury egg.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
All right.
yeah. Yeah, that's definitely.
And I will show the camera the last one. You're very certain about that one.
Why should I not be?
Well, no, I'm just I haven't had a Cadbury egg in about 15 years. So
Neither have I, but
I don't even think I could
when the
pinpoint.
only two things you've ever tasted in your life are Hershey's and Cadbury, it sticks out, I feel.
All right. Last one.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That is the end of the milk chocolate-esque round.
Mm.
Walk me through it.
I'm having. Okay, so
Identity crisis? What?
yeah. So I can't tell
Well, you're left with
If
Beast.
I
the
know what I
Feastables.
know,
So we're gonna say that's your guess.
but
We're gonna say that's your guess, and then we can move on to the switching. If you feel like you didn't nail it 100%, it looks like you're struggling.
yeah, only because it's giving me the Beast and the Hershey's are clearly very close.
Okay.
So I'm uncertain if that was Hershey's and the first one was Beast, or if I should stick with my initial gut instinct on it.
Okay.
That's the only doubt that I have is those two. The other ones were very clearly what they were. Or I have those two mixed up too, but either way, neither of those was Hershey's. And whatever.
So your first guess was
what?
Cadbury.
For this one that I just ate?
No. Let's go through from the top of the order. The first one you said was Cadbury.
No. The first one I said was Hershey's.
Oh, I'm sorry. The first one you said was Hershey's. You're right.
And then I said that disgusting one was Lindt, and then I said Cadbury, and then I said Beast only because I had nothing left.
Yep.
But I'm uncertain between Beast and Hershey's.
I just want to make sure that I have it. I
Yeah.
want to make sure that I know which ones you're substituting if you're substituting.
The only ones that I would be flipping would be Hershey's and Beast, potentially. Okay, so am I supposed to rank them now?
Well, let's.
Or am I solidifying my guess?
I need solidified.
I'm sorry, Milton, if I get this wrong. I feel like I'll be disgracing Pennsylvania. I'm just uncertain. I'm going to stick with my initial because I feel like if I don't go with my gut instinct, it'll be wrong. And then I'll regret switching. So I'm going to stay.
You're just going to stay?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to stay.
All right. So just to clarify,
Hershey's,
Lindt,
Cadbury, Beast.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now let give me a ranking. Which one do you think is the best one?
So for me, 1 and 4 were very similar. So I would have to put them that would have to be like on par. Like I could eat either of them and be okay. I hate Lindt, obviously, or whatever that was that I guessed was Lindt. And then Cadbury is so-so. Or what I guessed was Cadbury, it was so-so.
Okay. So if you were to rank them in order,
it would be like a tie for first between 1 and 4, which I'm guessing was Hershey's and Beast. Then it would be, I just hit the mic. Then it would be the Cadbury and then the Lindt for my guesses.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I take this off now? And see
Yeah, sure.
how I've done? So what happened? What'd I do?
Well, I will say
Am I a chocolatier?
very surprising.
Did I get
you
them
got
all wrong?
none of them right.
Really?
0.
Let me see.
So, first one was Cadbury. You said it was Hershey.
Ew.
Second one was the Mr. Beast, and that was Lindt. You guessed Lindt.
That one was okay. Sorry, Mr. Beast. I like you, but that was disgusting.
Third one was Lindt. You said it was Cadbury.
Okay.
And the fourth one was Hershey, and you said it was Beast.
Damn, I should have at least switched that. The cacao. It was the cacao. Like that was what was confusing me. Well, and wait, what was really number 1?
So one was Cadbury, and you said it was Hershey.
The cacao taste between Cadbury and Hershey's was
plus
very
none
similar.
of them were dark. They were all milk chocolate.
That's not dark. Are you sure that's not semi-dark?
This is the dark chocolate plate. You
Oh.
ate from this plate.
But isn't that
No.
where it's over there?
Mr. Beast's
No. The lint. Isn't that like
no
semi-dark?
negative. It's right there.
Yes, dark milk
Oh,
chocolate.
dark milk. Okay. It's semi-dark chocolate, I guess.
Disgusting.
Close to dark.
And which one was that?
That was number 3.
That I said was Cadbury.
Correct.
And which
Although,
one was the really disgusting one?
well,
In my opinion.
in your
one
opinion,
did you
you
feed me
don't you didn't like Beast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
you didn't like Beast. So,
Sorry, Beast. was
in
gross.
your preference in order, number 1, Hershey, even though it was tied, but I gave it number 1. Number 2, Cadbury. Number 3, Lindt, and number 4, Mr. Beast.
Which is surprising because minus that I wouldn't have put Beast last is exactly what I said that I thought I was giving. I thought I was giving first to Hershey's and Beast, and then Cadbury, then Lindt, and then
Yeah.
So it's funny that it worked out that way.
So, I mean, yeah, it worked. I will note that what I thought was pretty funny was that even though the Mr. Beast box, I don't know how much just one bar costs or if they even sell it in one bar, but the box was $30.
Yeah, $29.99.
Which made, and there's 10 bars in a box, which actually made it the cheapest. The rest of them,
We're all like,
when you buy them in single bars, maybe if you bought them in bulk, it would be different. When you buy them in single bars, they are $3.50 each, and Lindt was, I think, even more expensive than that.
I can't believe I didn't get a single one right.
You didn't
This is
get
amazing.
a
Okay,
single fucking one right.
I would like to also say, for the record, I think I have horrible.
Palate?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna put it to the test
Well,
with
it'll be
Mushmouth over here, and
Well, because that's like I feel like pre-COVID, I feel like you had a very good palate.
I did. I
So
used to.
it'll be very interesting to see if post-COVID destruction, if you're better than me or not.
It's all gonna taste like chocolate to me. So, do you want me to do the milk chocolate now, or do you want to continue on and you do the?
No, I want you to do.
Okay. All right. So you know the system, obviously.
I can see.
Okay. You can feed me from that row in whichever order. I'm even going to take my glasses off, so now you even know I can't see anything. Oh my god, how do you wear this?
Well, my head's not as big as yours.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Well, I'm a girl. Well,
This is like,
what?
it's like smashing my eyeballs.
Okay, well, it doesn't smash my eyeballs, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Wait,
So
hold on,
I don't
hold
know how you showed the camera.
I
Like,
just
you
held
just
up
held
the
it
bar
up?
like this.
Okay. Okay.
And they.
You ready? Apples and bananas. Okay, so this is the first one that I'm gonna give him. Let's see how this goes.
I just want,
Open your
babe, I just want this fucking chocolate, dude.
Open your mouth.
Do not like.
Unsubscribe.
Do not like. Do not like.
Clean your palate. Tell me more. Is that all you got?
So sweet.
Do not like is the
So sweet. So unbearingly sweet.
and
I'm saying it's Hershey.
okay.
And the only reason I'm saying that is because when we went to Hershey World
Mhm.
and we bought all those Hershey's Kisses
Yes.
and I ate like the entire package,
Yes.
that's what it tasted like. That's the closest thing. I remember it just so ungodly sweet.
Sure.
Do not want.
Unsubscribe from that one.
This
So
is
you're
scrunching
saying
my eyes.
that one was Hershey's.
I'm saying that one was Hershey's.
Okay. This is gonna be the second one that I'm giving him. Not that you can really tell, I guess. Ready?
Ah. Mm,
Thoughts?
this
feelings?
is so much better to me.
Okay.
Very thick.
Mm-hmm.
So, This one isn't as unbearingly sweet to me.
Okay.
So this is a very, wow, like a lip smackingly thick.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I feel like if we ever do a taste test again, we need like 2 extra people
Are
to
you
like
trying to
feed us.
break my concentration,
Oh, I'm
sweetheart?
sorry.
Because I'm
No.
over here
No, no,
like
no. Sorry.
smacking my lips and trying to taste this chocolate.
I'm sorry. I'll wait.
I know it's not. I know it's not bitter,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not getting any of the dark that would be in the lint.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with the Mr. Beast
Okay.
because because I think that the flavors that you probably weren't a fan of,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of. So I think that it's not as sweet as as the first one.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. So that was Beast, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll do
It's like stuck in the back of my throat. It's very
yeah. We're gonna do this one for the camera. And then we're gonna have to pause it.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Pausing. Please hold. Listen to this elevator music while he thinks.
I think I got this all wrong.
Yep.
Oof.
Mm. Mm, 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 mm.
I think that's Hershey.
Oh.
I think I screwed up.
Oh, but you can't change
I
until
know,
the end.
I know. But remember that I'm saying that because I'm gonna forget what I guessed
Okay.
and what
Okay.
I am bang. I'm bang on. I'm pretty sure that's Hershey's. Although now I'm. All right, let's go with the. What did I get? Okay, the first one I said
You said
was
Hershey's, and
Hershey's
Beast so far.
Beast.
And now you have to guess this.
All right, let's do Cadbury with that one, but I don't think that's Cadbury.
Okay.
Fuck.
And now for the grand finale.
Fuck.
We're gonna do this one last. Ah, cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha. Cha-ching. The faces.
That has a pukey flavor to it.
So we're putting puke.
Do not like.
Mm-hmm. Unsubscribe.
That's like pukey.
Yeah. Sure.
What's left? Lint?
Yeah.
That's lint. I don't like that.
Okay. So now
I'm okay. I'm
Now you
positive
can
that's lint.
now you can change anything if you want to.
I'm positive that's lint.
Okay.
I think the first one was Hershey.
Okay.
I think the second one was Cadbury.
Okay, so you're switching that.
Yes.
Okay.
And the third one was Beast.
Mm-hmm.
And the fourth one was Lint.
Okay. And now we need a
If
rank
I had
order.
to rank,
Yes.
so my favorite was Cadbury.
Or what the one that you think
What
is
I think
Cadbury.
is Cadbury.
Sure.
The next one would have been what I thought was Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Then Hershey's because it was so whatever that first one was just like straight chocolate syrup. It would taste just like Hershey's chocolate. It tasted like when I was eating the Hershey's.
Mhm.
And then last was Lindt. I did not like that pukey aftertaste of Lindt.
Okay.
May I?
So, yeah. So you only got Lindt correct,
Nailed.
but you nailed that that one was gross. We both thought that one was gross. Anyways, so no. So what you thought was Cadbury on second, like once you changed.
Oh, so I did get it right.
Like, well, oh yes, you did get that one right too. So I forgot that you changed that one.
And so that means Beast and Hershey's
We're flip flop.
I should have, and I thought I should have flip flopped those
Mm-hmm.
because I thought so. Number one was Beast.
The very first
very
thing
first thing that you gave me was Beast.
was Beast.
Dude, way too sweet.
Yeah.
Way too sweet. It wasn't bad, but it was way too sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you had Beast first, second was Cadbury, third was Hershey's, and then last was Lindt.
Okay, so I got two.
Yeah, but you got two of them right.
Two, almost four, but two because I didn't flip flop 1 and 3.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take that. But I do like. Yeah, that Cadbury was fucking banging. That Cadbury's great. I don't know why I've never had a Cadbury bar before, but that, like, it was, even though it was really thick,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't overly.
It's funny
sweet.
that we both struggled with the thickness in hindsight, which is why what I was gonna say was if we do a taste test again, you obviously didn't connect those dots, but I would have. Like if you had gone first, and I noticed you having a thickness texture thing, I would have immediately known what it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Clearly that was lost on you, but it wouldn't have been lost on me. So
I want that Cadbury.
you want more Cadbury?
I'm gonna eat that whole bar.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
it's so. This is good.
Yeah.
Wow, Cadbury.
Who knew?
Bringing it. That is so good.
See, now I feel like we should have gone further and gotten like Toblerone and stuff too.
Well, then you'd start looking at the shapes and like
Well, no, I
so
understand,
much
but
work
like,
to get it
yeah, yeah.
fair.
But I feel like it would be interesting to compare.
You know
all
what we
the
should have done?
chocolates
Just melted them all down and made our own
and just dipped.
molds. No. Don't dip because the dip.
No, like just generic dip, like not something that we're gonna eat with it, but like a
You're talking about
wooden, like a wooden thing.
Yeah, but I think when you melt something
Mhm.
and then eat it melted, it
Mhm.
changes the whole experience.
Oh, so you wanted to like what melt, refreeze?
And
in our own
melt, put
shape?
it into molds.
Yeah, that's what I mean. into our
And
own
then
shape.
re-chill it
I see.
so that they're all uniform. You can't tell by the bars or whatever, even though I can't tell. I can't
Clearly, I
gauge
got
size.
them all wrong.
Awesome. God, Cadbury's so good.
All right, let's see what happens
Okay.
with these.
Let me get my glasses on.
I'm afraid. I'm kind of afraid of these because I like almond. And I'm
These.
afraid. Are these all? But wasn't one of them like
So-
hazelnut instead?
So yeah, here's what we have. We have Cadbury Dairy Milk with roasted almonds. We have the Mr. Beast almond chocolate with almond chunks. It's a dark chocolate. A dark-ish, I think they described it.
Yeah, darkish.
Then the Lindt almond with a touch of honey. So if you
Oh.
can pick out the honey flavor, you know which one it is. And then Hershey's milk chocolate with almonds.
Aren't there? What did we learn on the Hershey's Chocolate World Tour? Isn't it like 7 or 8? Which one? 7 or 8 almonds in each bar?
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget. But it was like there's 7 or 8
Yeah.
almonds in each.
So yeah, so that is our our assortment. Okay, blind it up.
Okay. I'm
You
ready.
just take a sip of tea there.
No.
You know, to cleanse the palate a little bit.
Hold on. Let me.
I don't want any remnants of
Well,
that.
trust me, I don't have any remnants.
Well, now we know the one that's the thick one is going to be the Cadbury.
It could be different.
I mean, I'd like to think that the recipe's a little different.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay,
Chocolate me.
chocolate you. All right. So here's.
Just tell me when to open my mouth.
Oh, I'll tell you when to open your mouth. All right. First, I'm gonna order them so I don't lose my order because I almost gave away the whole thing last round.
Sure.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna show the camera. Here's what we're doing first. I don't know if it'll pick it up. A little bit of a glare, but I think you get the picture. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be number 1. Are you ready?
Ready.
Open wide. Wait, hold on. There.
Hmm. Unsubscribe.
Yeah, unsubscribe. No like.
No. I need a spit out bin.
Nope.
Mm.
Gotta eat it.
Ah, I just bit my tongue.
Okay. Well, we don't want you to bite your tongue.
I don't like it.
No.
Mm-mm. Um. Mm, mm, mm. Um. Um. I'm gonna go with Mr. Beast.
All right. Going with the beast.
Where's mine?
It's there.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
Are you gonna make it?
No. I need that flavor out of my mouth.
Wow. Man, I can't wait to get to it now. All right. Show the camera. Next up on our list.
But you like dark chocolate, you said.
I do.
I feel like that was dark chocolate for sure.
I do like dark chocolate. I like bittersweet chocolate. I don't like overly sweet things generally. Okay, you ready?
Afraid now. Yeah.
Whoops. I almost grabbed from the wrong pile.
I'm very nutty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tell me about it.
There's a lot of nut in my mouth.
A lot of nuts in your mouth? Nice.
I think that was the Cadbury.
You think that was Cadbury?
I think.
Okay. Why do you think it's Cadbury?
I don't know. Because last time they were really thick, so I feel like this time they'd be really nutty.
All right.
I don't know.
We'll go with that.
Can't do any worse than I did last time.
Do you want
What?
Do you want a sip or
No, I'm good.
You good?
That was a good flavor. I liked that one.
Okay.
Even though it was very nutty. I felt like there was maybe too much nut, but it's okay.
No, there's no such thing as too
There's
much
no
nut.
Yeah, there's no much.
Yeah.
substance. Yeah.
This is the next one. Show the camera.
Wait.
Okay. Waiting.
Which one had honey?
I can't tell you.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. How's that one treating you?
Right. It's not as bad as the first one, but I still don't like it. It also barely has any nuts in it. It's also definitely dark-ish or dark chocolate. I hate that.
Are you gonna throw up?
No,
Because that'd be great content.
no. If you kept feeding me that, yes, but no. I'll be okay.
Okay.
Unsubscribe. What did I guess already?
So you guessed Beast, Cadbury.
Okay, so then that would have to be Lindt.
Okay.
I may flip-flop Lindt and Beast though.
Okay. Last one.
Thank God. I never thought I'd feel this way about chocolate. Tell me when to open my mouth.
I would love to tell you when to open your mouth.
All the misogynists out there cheering and all the feminists are in horror.
Can you
Sorry.
stop talking and
See? You want to tell me when to open my mouth. Good. That's Hershey's.
I mean, it's the only thing you haven't guessed yet.
But also.
You just know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would you like to change any?
I think I'm gonna flip flop Beast and Lint.
Okay. Now rank them.
Okay.
What was your favorite?
I can't remember which is which, but the one that I said was really nutty was my favorite. Whatever that was.
That was the second.
Sure.
It's the one that you said was Cadbury.
Yeah.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one was my second favorite.
Okay.
Then the one that you gave me third was the first House of Horrors. It was the lesser of two evils. And then the first one you gave me, I never want to ever
In or around
see
your mouth ever again.
ever again.
Okay. You were so close.
Was I?
Yes. You got them all right.
I did.
You did. You almost blew it. But then you flip-flopped Lint and Beast. And that was the right move. Your favorite's Cadbury.
Mm-hmm.
Hershey's your second favorite. Beast and then Lint. Even though it sounds like those are... I mean, it
so
sounds like...
Beast was third?
Yes.
Like, what was the
Correct.
lesser of two evils?
Correct. The very last... The very first one was Lint. And
The
didn't
reason I
want
asked about the hint of honey, wasn't that Cadbury?
No, that was Lint.
Mm.
Lint
Never
was a
mind.
touch of honey.
Never mind. I got a weird at the very end of Wait, when did I ask you about the touch of honey? It was after Cadbury.
It was after
wasn't it?
Cadbury.
Yeah. I got like a aftertaste, and I was like, maybe. But no.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Yep, you did it.
so I was perfect.
You were perfect.
I know my nuts.
Yep. Yeah. You nailed the nut part. Hershey
good with nuts.
is across the board a staple at number 2 for you. You picked it twice, both times. Right? Well, no. Actually,
No, last
Hershey
time it
was first. Yeah, Hershey was first last round,
Yeah.
second this round. Cadbury was 2. So Hershey and Cadbury are basically
Good.
the clear winners in these.
I'll be
for
interested
you.
to see what you think of them this round,
Yeah, I'm interested. I don't know. These...
and I'm interested to see what you think of. Wait, is this what I'm feeding you?
Correct. Those are the
These are the
extras.
spurs?
Those are spares.
Okay, get that out of the way so I don't fuck it up.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave my glasses on because I need something to protect my eyeballs.
From the pain.
Yeah, because otherwise this mask is smashing into my eyes. Actually, this is probably almost as uncomfortable.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta think of an order.
Okay.
An order of operations.
Okay. America.
Fuck yeah. Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna give you this shenanigans first. So I'll show the camera. La, la, la. And you talk about me. Take it. You just wanted to lick my finger. Thoughts, feelings.
I don't mind that.
Okay. And what is that you don't mind?
Very odd. What is that? Man. Wow. I don't know.
Gotta guess something.
I'm gonna say that's Beast.
Beast.
Yeah, because it's again, it's so sweet. It's way sweeter than it should be. There's a little bit of bitterness there, but it's like really sweet. Sweeter than I would expect a dark chocolate. Which leads me to believe it's darkish.
Darkish. All right, are you ready
Wow.
for another?
Not a lot of nuts, too. Very, very little bit in the way of nuts.
You ready for another?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is what I'm giving him second. I don't know if you can tell.
Mm.
Mmm. Nummy nums. Nom 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 nom.
Oh man.
Mm.
Oh, that's good. But that's not dark chocolate.
Well, two of them aren't dark chocolate.
I know, but that is 100% milk chocolate.
And
And it's
what
got-
kind of milk
It's
chocolate?
got a little bit of that thick. I think that's Cadbury.
Okay.
Now that I kind of know what the mouthfeel of the chocolate,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Cadbury.
Are you ready for another?
Uh huh.
So this is what I'm gonna give him
Ah.
next. Mm. Mhm. Dun 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 dun.
I don't like that.
Okay. And what is it that you don't like?
Don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some flavor, something in the background.
Something in the background.
Don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
It is bitter, or not bitter, but it tastes like dark chocolate.
Okay.
Or darker chocolate.
Right.
I say it's Lindt.
Okay.
And it's got something weird in it.
And then last but not least, dun, 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 dun.
I bit my tongue.
We both did.
I bit the side of my tongue.
We are twins. I don't know.
I bit it hard.
I did too when I did.
That's Hershey.
Okay.
The nut. I can tell by the taste of that nut.
The nut. Okay. That brings us to a conclusion. Would you like to change any of your answers?
No.
Going once, going twice. Sold. All right. So rank them.
So that one I would say is number 2.
The one you
that,
just ate.
yeah.
Okay.
The one that I said is Cadbury. So Cadbury number 1.
Wait.
One that I said is Cadbury is number 1. The one that I said is Hershey's is number 2. I would say the one that I said is Mr. Beast is number 3, and Lindt is number 4.
I'm so confused at what I just did. Hold on.
I know what you did.
What do you mean?
I'm blindfolded. I don't know what you did.
Correct. Give me a minute for my brain to catch up with what I'm supposed to be doing.
Holy moly!
I'm sorry. So wait. I'm so confused. So the one that you said was Cadbury
Is my favorite.
is your favorite, which is the one that you just ate, right? That's the one that you said
No,
was
that was
Cadbury?
Hershey's. Is the last one that I ate. I could tell by that nut that it's Hershey's.
Okay. So the one that you just ate was Hershey's, and that one was your second favorite?
Correct.
I have it right. Okay.
Can I disrobe?
Derobe? Yeah. So you got 2 right again.
Did I mix Lindt and Mr. Beast again?
No, actually,
Oh,
you got
okay.
those ones right this time.
Oh, okay.
You fucked up Cadbury,
Cadbury
and
and
Hershey's.
Hershey's. Damn
Yeah.
it.
So you thought that the Hershey's was Cadbury and Cadbury was Hershey's.
Okay.
So
But I like. It's very clear that Hershey's and Cadbury is the winner.
and we both detested Lindt.
Yeah, Lindt was bad.
It was
It tried too hard to be like a gourmet, flavorful thing, but it didn't land for me. It was. I think it was the honey that I could taste that was kind of
maybe
awkwardly
something was disgusting. Is
out
all
of
I know.
place.
All I know is something was really disgusting.
But that fucking Cadbury.
Cadbury, though. I
Mm.
mean,
God,
I
damn,
didn't
Cadbury.
know, but Cadbury, we're friends.
So good.
Also, I think it's worth noting that Tony and I are always twins on like everything. Even when we were getting to know each other, it was like, oh, da 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 da. And then it was like, me too. And so I think it's hilarious that we both bit our tongue during this.
I bit it hard.
Me too.
Right on
And
the
I think
side.
it was on the same chocolate.
It's because we were just so
Into the nut.
into the nut.
Yeah. We
Bite-
were so into the nut that we bit our own tongues.
Like that nut. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that does it.
So there you have it. Did we go like super overtime with this?
And we went about 25 minutes over. All right. So, that's the end.
We didn't even introduce ourselves this time, I don't think.
Well,
We just
we're on
assumed.
we're on screen now, so we don't, I don't think
Well,
we
I
really
feel like
need
they
to.
could have told by our voices before anyways. but-
Wow. All right. I'm gonna go rinse my mouth because it's full of chocolate.
Yeah.
We haven't even eaten anything today.
Yeah, this was
This
our
is the
first
thing
meal.
to eat. Was I
A
got
whole bunch of chocolate.
3 pounds of chocolate to go through. We've got 30 Mr. B, 20 Mr. Beast bars.
Yeah.
And it sucks because they're one of the worst here. They're like
Yeah.
borderline
sorry,
the
Mr.
worst.
Beast.
Sorry, buddy.
I tried.
I like the price point. I like the idea.
Hmm.
I like, obviously I'm a fan of. I don't watch a lot of Mr. Beast stuff. I like what he does, and he's a good
Well, yeah, we have to scan
philanthropist.
we have to scan and
Yeah, we
see
gotta
if we win
scan these.
anything.
We might win a Tesla. I don't.
Or money or something. I don't know.
But so yeah, I like the idea. Just it's not really. But
Mm-mm.
what do it's $3. What? It's the cheapest one here.
But Cadbury,
it does
man.
taste like the cheapest one. Yeah, Cadbury was
Yeah, but Lindt
eye-opening.
has nothing to say for themselves. Like they're expensive and shitty.
They're what they make the like the truffle balls. Those are pretty good. But
Mm.
this bullshit it tastes like puke.
It was horrible. I would have. I told you. If you kept feeding me that, I would have.
I have a little bit of a tummy ache.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, we're gonna head out of here. Next podcast we will be married.
Yay!
Till next time, I'm Tony.
And I'm Trelena.
This is Two Teas in a Pod.
Bye.
Bye.